Hello everyone, Asto here with Pazu, and today we are continuing the exploration of the Serpent Island with the dungeon Ancient Prison, which is a normal difficulty dungeon, which shouldn't be too much troublesome for us, but let's see how far we can get. It has been a while since I played with this character, so I'm still remembering all my hotkeys. And as usual, normal difficulty dungeons are nothing to write home about at this point. If you can come to the Serpent Island, you're probably going to be fine in here. That is always a good thing to be careful. Let's try to speed things up if we can. Should have cast this before starting the video, but alas. 6 fails in a row, 7. Okay, 8 time is the charm apparently. And now we can just zoom through this whole place. And we must remember to poison enemies if something more dangerous shows up. Oh, there's a whole lot of people in here. Nothing too dangerous, so. Alright, let's try to steal this box. Oh, it's a quest item box, so we cannot steal it, but there might be others. There is a second floor. We passed by its entrance briefly right here, but we'll take a look around before we go there. Oh, there's a cursed one. Let's hope for a nice heavy chest. It heals to full, but it's of no concern. If it can deal with poison, we will eventually kill it. But if it keeps healing, it might take us a while. Our weapon has an AoE effect that helps to take care of the other ones. Yeah, we are done with that. No chest, unfortunately. We got some an inscription item, which is the next craft I'm going to invest in here in the server. So let's take it with us. If you are unaware, I am playing on an online server now called Multiverset, which is hosted by the Secrets of Sosaria community, and you can join us and come play with us. We are a tight group, a small community, but I really enjoy the server. We have about 10 people, I think, that are active at the moment. We are growing up steadily though, so sometimes there's a lot of activity near Britain and the other major cities. And there's a lot of people that can help you get started or answer your questions. They're all in our Discord server, which is also in the description. So even if you don't want to play online, it might be a good idea to come hang out with us in case you need help with the game. So we're done with the first floor. As you can see, not a lot going on in here. Those gargoyles are slightly tankier than the normal enemies. We found only one mummy here. And the main difficulty is that some of the rooms will have multiple enemies for you to deal with. But with some good kiting, you can greatly diminish that threat. Obsidian, we'll take that. Or not, the game doesn't seem to want to use our bag. Let's see if we have something else here. We are running on top of our elven 10-foot pole. We are running the magic cantrap to give us an extra buffer against traps, which keeps us very safe in this dungeon. This is a flat 75% chance with my current skill levels, which is really a nice extra safety to have. Only costs you a couple reagents. Most of the use I make for majoring this build is the resurrection and the recalling, but since we have access to a bunch of spells, why not use them? It's always a good idea to poison the mummies, because they can paralyze you when they are trying to flee, so getting them dead is a priority. I think that I forgot to show where this dungeon actually is in the beginning of the video. So once we're done with it, I will do it. Currently in the server we are discussing a rebalance of the artifact quivers to make them a little bit more in line with the current drops, because things you find on the floor tend to be much better than the actual artifacts. So we will take a look at that and see what we can do about it. So by defeating Saramak here, we got the Shackles of Saramak, which is a quest item that NPCs will require on occasion. And we stole a box with a whole bunch of copper, book that we don't care very much about, an empty jar, and a gem. Another cursed one. Let's hope for a chest. I hit my macro to automatically poison my weapon, and now we are in business. Currently I am dropping my psychology to help me finish out my skills. But I really like those dungeons with a gigantic amount of undead, especially when I'm building up my character, because they're a really good source of magic resist. And as you know, if you are familiar with the game, magic resist is the most important skill you can actually have on you. But aside from the cursed enemies that are common to all of the Serpent Islands, this is a very chill place. Not a lot of difficult enemies to find. Even the boss, I only noticed that he was the boss once I saw the drop. This is a good place to adventure in. Got another cursed one. So we poison to get the supplemental damage. And it's very tanky for our current build, but our wolf teeth and paws are taking down the gargoyle bones. Let's see if we can drag something else to these fights. Another knight. Isn't it funny that you can actually poison a bunch of bones? But anyway. Healing plus 7. This is a nice trinket for a newbie. Could take it just to donate. Also, a good thing of playing online is that you have access to the vendors, and one of our community members is setting up a really nice shopping mall. He's really good at decorating stuff, and there are like open spots for people to place their vendors in. There will be a lot of opportunity to get good gear, some newbie gear, some more advanced gear, and all of that saves a lot of time. So let me show you where this dungeon actually is, because as the professional YouTuber that I am, I forgot that this was the actual important part of the video. So to get to this cave, you need to be on the right side of the giant lava river up north from the Gargoyle City. If you recall, the starting zone from the Serpent Isle is here if you come from the place that I showed you in the first video in the series. So just come down to this particular mountain here and you will find this place in no time. And that was it. Very simple, very chill dungeon. And we made a lot of gold in it. I don't know how much we had on us at the start, but we managed to steal 400 coins, some obsidian, a bunch of jewelry and gems. And it was a good start of the day. Thank you for watching me. I hope you join us playing online soon, and that you are having a good day. Bye bye.